Superpowers is a complete software development workflow for AI coding agents. Not just another prompt, template, or spec file. It's a set of composable skills that trigger automatically the moment your agent starts working. And the numbers tell the story. Over 73,000 GitHub stars, 5,700 forks, and it's been gaining roughly 9,000 stars per month. 286 commits from 19 contributors. This thing is absolutely blowing up. Here's the problem it solves. AI models, even the best ones, hallucinate, skip critical details, rush to write code without understanding the requirements, and completely ignore testing. Gemini can be lazy. Claude can make excuses. They're like enthusiastic junior devs with zero discipline. As creator Jesse Vincent puts it, it was a matter of describing how I wanted the workflows to go. And Claude put the pieces together. Now you've probably heard of spec-driven tools like OpenSpec, SpecKit, and BMAD. They turn your ideas into structured specifications and task lists. And that works to a point. But the agent is still completely on its own when it comes to actually executing the work. Here's the real difference. Spec-driven tools stop at the spec. Superpowers runs the entire engineering workflow, from brainstorming through sub-agent orchestration to enforced test-driven development. It's not even the same category. It doesn't just plan, it brainstorms, designs, implements, tests, reviews, and ships. The complete software engineering pipeline, running fully autonomously. The core is a 7-phase mandatory pipeline. Brainstorm the design, set up an isolated Git worktree, write a detailed implementation plan, execute with sub-agents, then review every line of code. Every single project flows through this. No shortcuts allowed. It starts with Socratic Design. Before writing a single line of code, Superpowers asks what you're really trying to build. It asks clarifying questions, explores alternatives, presents the design in digestible chunks, and proposes 2 or 3 different implementation strategies for you to choose from. Then comes sub-agent-driven development. Fresh agents tackle each task with a 2-stage review. First for spec compliance, then for code quality. Each agent gets a clean context so there's no accumulated confusion. Multiple agents can work in parallel across isolated Git work trees without merge conflicts. An orchestrator delegates tasks to worker agents, while a dedicated reviewer catches issues before they ever land in the codebase. The result? Claude can work autonomously for a couple of hours at a time without deviating from the plan you approved. That's not an assistant following prompts. That's an agent executing a structured engineering methodology. And here's the secret weapon: enforced test-driven development. Superpowers doesn't suggest testing. It mandates red-green refactor on every single task. Write a failing test, watch it fail, write minimal code to pass, then refactor. It will literally delete code that was written before the tests. Developers are shipping real software with this. A developer on X built a command line Space Invaders game in Rust running at 20,000 FPS. Others are generating landing pages with plasma shaders, 3D motion, and glass morphism, all fully coded autonomously. At its peak, Superpowers gained over 1,500 stars in a single day. 15 plus composable skills power a tight 7-phase workflow, each one triggering automatically based on what the agent is doing. Simon Willison, creator of Django and Dataset, called Jesse one of the most creative users of coding agents he knows. Way ahead of the curve. This isn't Jesse Vincent's first rodeo. He served as Perl project lead, created Request Tracker, one of the most widely used ticketing systems in open source, and founded Keyboardio. Now he's turned that engineering discipline toward making AI agents actually work. Superpowers works everywhere. Claude, Code, Cursor, Codex, OpenCode, installed in seconds from the plugin marketplace, and your agent just has superpowers. No special setup, no configuration, no ceremony. The timeline is insane. October 2025. Jesse drops it as a Claude Code plugin. November, it's trending on Hacker News. January 2026, official Anthropic marketplace listing. February, 73,000 stars and full cursor support. 4 months from blog post to industry standard. Superpowers prove something that the entire industry needs to hear. AI agents don't need better models. They need better methodology, better structure, better engineering discipline. And that changes everything about how we build software.